Hey guys, it's Smudge here. Hopefully we're now live. Do believe everything's kind of working this end. So yeah, like I said in the kind of chat channel thing there, I've been giving early access to the F-18 Hornet. Yay! So yeah, I thought I'd throw up a live stream, show this thing off, kind of throw it around a bit, and see how it goes. I've kind of been reading the manual all day. Kind of getting my head around it. I think I kind of know what I'm doing. Although, well, we'll probably find out in a very near future if that is the case or not. But yeah, just making sure that the live stream is working. Awesome. Let me know what the live stream's like from you, from your end. YouTube seems to be thinking it's not streaming well, although it's looking good on my secondary monitor. So yeah. Anyways, let's get underway. We'll do a cold start, get this thing armed up, and then go find some trouble to get ourselves into. So I might actually get it armed up first. Put on a respectable skin. So armament-wise, outside pylon's got aim-9s. What we'll do is stick some rockets on these ones. Think some HE rockets and some bombs, some Mark 82s. You can see the available weapons on the loadout here. Someone's just asking me on Facebook there what weapons are available. In the early release, don't have the 120. Only have the AIM-7 and the AIM-9. We'll put a fuel tank on the centre line there as well. Volume too low. Is that for everybody or just someone that needs to turn up their volume? No. I can turn up the in-game volume a little bit. We'll see how that goes. Right, okay, so we'll get this thing armed up. Make sure that we've got some flares and chaff and all the other good stuff.
Request rearming. Copy.
I do have a little bit of a cold going at the moment. Something going on with my chest. I'll try not to cough and sputter too much in you guys' ears while I'm doing this. Hey, Muzzy. Yeah, so got a nice respectable skin on there. Get some weapons on board, and then we'll take off, fly around, have a look around this Persian Gulf map. I'll put some targets down, and a tanker and a carrier, and something to shoot down, so there's plenty of stuff for us to get up to. Right, okay, so like I said, I've not really spent much time in this. I've been reading the manual all day just to try and get my head around it. So yeah, let's see if we can't get this underway and see what's going on. Alright, so first things first, switch on the battery. Lots and lots of crazy sounds coming out of the battery now. Hey Grizzly, how you doing there, buddy? I've got my voice gain turned all the way up, so I don't know why that would be quiet. I can turn down the in-game sounds a bit just to try and boost up my volume. Possibly try that. Ah yes, I did. Well spotted there, Ranzak. Just noticed that I asymmetrically loaded myself. Rockets. That one, don't we? Yep.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy.
So yeah, put on the wrong pods. Did I do it again?
Refueling complete.
Glad someone's paying attention, Anzac. I've got my mic gain turned all the way up on my recorder. Honestly, I can't see any other way of boosting that. Let's have a look. Properties. I can turn down the in-game sound slightly, and then maybe you can kind of turn it up and hear me better. I don't know if anybody else is getting problems with my voice. Although you're not really missing much there anyway.
Rearming complete.
Alrighty then, cool. So, now we've got the right loadout. So, battery on. We'll run the fire test first.
Engine fire left. Engine fire left. Engine fire right. Engine fire right. APU fire. APU fire. Bleed air left. Bleed air left. Bleed air right. Bleed air right.
Okay, so that's the first test done, and what we need to do is wait 10 seconds for the tape to rewind. You can switch the battery power on and off to recycle it as well, but 10 seconds is enough. And then we'll do test B.
Engine fire left. Engine fire left. Engine fire right. Engine fire right. APU fire. APU fire. Bleed air left. Bleed air left. Bleed air right. Bleed air right.
Okay, so that's the fire test done. Yay! And then we'll turn on the APU, which is just on a little switch down here. Oh, getting some positive sounds out the aircraft there. Cool, green light on the APU. APU's running. So we'll crank the right engine first. Look for 25% on the RPM gauge here. I'll move the right throttle forward. And then this should stabilize about 60-65%, something like that. Oh, what sound. Yeah, so 66% there. So now we'll go ahead and
Roll left, roll left. Flight control. Flight control.
we need to cycle the bleed air. And then test the master caution. Alrighty, and then we'll start up the left engine, so we start cranking the left engine on the engine control switch down here. Wait for 25% RPM, I guess, on that. And then move the left throttle forward. Okay, so Duck AV is saying, can you show the skins available? There is a Blue Angel skin, and then there's a whole bunch of grey skins. They pretty much all look the same. Cool, so left engine's up and running there. Alrighty, what next? So yeah, right, okay, so we'll set flaps to auto. We need to do the 4-point check, which is extending the fuel probe. Put the air brake out. Put the catapult probe down. And we'll check those externally. So you can see the probe out there, the hook on the front wheel there for hooking onto the catapult and on the carrier. Coming out here, and the air brake's out. We can also test the flaps. So we can do half flaps and then full flaps. That's the APU switching off. It does that itself once the engine's all up and running, which is cool. One thing I forgot to do actually, after setting up the right engine, is to start the ground alignment. Radar into standby. Gonna heat on, we'll turn on the instrument panel lighting, which all looks really cool. Uncage the standby artificial horizon and line that up. turn on the radar altimeter, which gives a lovely sound. Turn on the dispenser jammers. Turn on the radar warning receiver. Okie dokie. Turn on the oxygen OBOGS control. Oxygen flows on, that's all fine there. We need to reset the FCS, so we'll be going over here to the FCS page. We'll see that there's some FCF errors. Press the FCS reset key, all those errors go away, and then we press the takeoff trim button, and then we'll see that the tails have all set for takeoff trim. Flaps up to half, taxi light on, anti-skids on. We can turn on the external lights, so we've got formation lights there, and position lights. We'll put the probe away. We'll put the other things back in, the air brakes and the front wheel gear kind of equipment. Alrighty then, just go back to our bit test. Looks like we'll all go on there. Something's still not ready, but that's okay by me. Alrighty then, let's have it. So, switch on COM 1. What we'll do is program it manually. So the airport runway frequency here I checked earlier is 126,800. So program that in, 126,800. Then if we contact ATC on COM 1,
In field 1-1, request startup. In field 1-1, clear for startup. Wind 038 at 2 meters per second.
cool. And then we'll press taxi.
In field 1-1, request taxi to runway. In field 1-1, clear to taxi to runway 13, path 1.
Cool, so we'll take off the parking brake. And then we'll power up. Turn on the nose wheel steering. Show you something really quite cool with the nose wheel steering. So you've got nose wheel steering off, nose wheel steering on. When you press the button, you get nose wheel steering high. Now what's really cool is that if you go nose wheel steering high and kick it over too much, it doesn't turn. So you've got to kind of pull it in gradually in order to get the aircraft to turn, which is a really, really funky effect. Yeah, I'll close the canopy when we get over to the runway. It's really hot. Don't want the pilot passing out from heat stroke before he gets there. So cool. And just to remind you guys that this is a early access version, so there is stuff that's not quite implemented yet, stuff that's not quite ready. Turn on the INS is alive now. turn on this live. So I brought up our kind of steer points and switch out to auto, so we'll change the steer points automatically as we get to them. Getting close to runway now, close canopy. That's so cool. So just on the radar here, even though it's scrolling left and right, it's not actually emitting. The cross down there shows it's in standby. If you move the rotator here and to operate, that cross goes away and then the radar starts scanning, which is pretty cool. Just making sure I've not forgotten anything as we're getting out towards the runway here. I do believe everything is as it needs to be. So flaps are in half, wings are folded, air brakes in. Oh, takeoff trim is set, you'll know because we set that before, and the tail's up, which is good. The detail inside this is absolutely epic. I mean, even look at the flight stick and see how worn and battered it is. The texturing in here is just absolutely amazing. The sounds are brilliant. On the ejection seat, that's the last thing to do just before takeoff. So hold here and then request takeoff.
In field 1-1, request takeoff.
It will come back to us, honest gov. If not, we'll just do it anyway.
In field 1-1, request takeoff.
You were talking to me before, I know you can talk to me again now. No? Oh well, bug you, I'm off. This airport is absolutely fantastic though. The amount of detail on the ground around here is nuts. And now you're talking to me. A-holes. Well, I'm going whether you like it or not, so. Ooh, so we'll line up, we'll get stopped. Switch off the nose wheel steering. And then we'll get loud. Pay attention, Smudge. Okay, gears up, slaps up to auto. And we're up. over just so that we can fly a little longer. Altitude away. So that's Al Dafra Air Base down there. Is that the radar to operate? Let's steer back of course, we want to turn right, head up over the bay over there, and then we'll head up to the north, up to Abu Dhabi. The altitude warning on this does like kicking off all the time. I'm not sure if it's a bug or something else. I've got the radar altimeter bug set to 100 feet, but sometimes when you roll level from banking, the radar altimeter still kicks off. So yeah, it is what it is. Now I must say that this map is running absolutely fantastic. There's a whole bunch, I mean like a crazy amount of buildings and stuff on the ground. But I guess with there being no trees, it looks, you know, it is running absolutely fantastic on my system. One thing with the F-18 that's really good, if we go back to the FCS page. Yeah, alright, altitude warning, thank you very much. You'll see there that we're G-limited to 5.6 because of our loadout. Now, no matter how hard I try, the aircraft won't let you pull hard with 5.6 in the current configuration. But there is a like a G override switch you can pull in order to go past that, but then you risk pulling things off your pylons and stuff like that. But it is really cool that no matter how hard you pull on the stick, when it gets to 5.6, it won't allow you to pull any harder than 5.6 or 5.7 as it is at the moment. And one thing that's really cool is that there is a whole bunch of sailboats, pleasure craft and cargo liners, cruise ships, and they're all moving. They're all like civilian traffic. They're not all fixed and stationary. When you see them, they're all actually kind of moving about the bays and sailing about, which is proper cool little feature. Water looks absolutely tremendous. You can tell the different channels and depths and stuff that they've kind of carved into the landscape. Got a lot of low-level terminals down here.
Pull up.
Looks like a local sailing club over there. I love how they've got power lines going across the bay on little islands that they pulled out to sea. Proper impressive. That should have the cash line below the oil pumps. What I might do is stick on the autopilot on barrel hold, just as you don't fly yourself into the ground while I'm looking externally. One thing I really do love about this is that the lights actually look like proper lights now. Turn left, head up the coast. take flight on the next one. Quickly turn down the world sounds a bit. See if we can hear it better. The game is still pretty loud. Dial up a bit of speed. Could enable that, I suppose. Let's have a look at options. Audio here, like in helmet on. That'll make everything quiet. So we'll just get up to Abu Dhabi really quick, fly around and have a quick landing. So unfortunately, I've got to make a quick run. Absolutely tearing through fuel here with the afterburner on. It does last a while without the afterburner, but when you switch that afterburner on, the fuel disappears pretty damn quick. Just off burner at the moment. Unlike passenger drive. It's getting a little flickery. Strange. Yes, thank you for that. I don't know what's causing the water to do that. It wasn't doing that earlier. Put it down to early access. Extend the gear at Mach 1 and see what happens. Well, I can tell you what will happen. It will disappear. And then the blade will probably go bang. So what's really cool down here, there's like a monorail system. Because DCS do love their trains. It's a pretty neat way of seeing Abu Dhabi. Some really, really big buildings around here, including the tallest building in Dubai, Abu Dhabi. Alrighty. I was hoping to press this on a little bit longer, but unfortunately I've just had a phone call and have to run out. But what I'm going to do is land at the airport here, so we'll circle around, circle for landing, and then, sorry I have to call it short guys, but I'll hopefully get enough live stream up maybe tomorrow night, where we'll have a look around the rest of the map and look at some more features of the F-18. What I might actually do is quickly get rid of all of my bombs into the desert and we'll land. Into these. Instant. See, we'll drop. Cool, so we'll drop all 4 bombs in a multiple of 1, that should all come off there. Sorry about this guys, I was hoping to have about another hour or so, but called away. One thing I do love with the rockets is the explosions that come off these things. It's so cool. Come around for a rocket attack at person's backyard. Let's find that airport and put this thing down. Yeah, so vertical. How you doing there, boys and girls? So again, sorry about this, having to cut this short. We'll just get this thing on the ground, then like I said, I'll hopefully get another video up tomorrow evening. Hopefully I'm in work tomorrow, which really sucks. But we'll get another video up and we'll take a closer look at weapon systems and air-to-air and all that type of good stuff. So I've gone to half flaps, which are still in auto even at half flaps. So it should help us slow down. Got the air brake all the way out. Right, that's 250, so we'll go gear down. Flaps to full. Air brake in so we don't fall out of the sky. So lined up here pretty well. Kind of controlling our rate of descent with the throttle while keeping the angle on the nose. Getting plenty of turbulence down here. Same as landing the Mirage, it is all with fly-by-wire, just kind of set your angle and then control the approach with the throttle. Alrighty, pretty happy with that landing. No need to flare. Cool, so we'll taxi in and shut this thing down. So I'd just like to say thanks for everybody for watching. Sorry this didn't go on as long as I wanted it to. Like I said, I'll hopefully have another video up tomorrow night, but just been called away, unfortunately. Alrighty, let's shut down the engines. Turn off your battery. Awesome, I hope that you've enjoyed this. Well, look. Anyways, I'd just like to say thank you very much, guys. I hope that you've enjoyed this. It's just been a quick look at the Hornet and flying around. I was hoping to do a little bit more, but unfortunately, like I said, I've just been called away. Just like to say a big thanks to the guys at ED for letting me have the early access of this. And just as a note, it is early access. There's still stuff that needs to be kind of implemented. There's stuff missing, stuff that needs to be done. But hopefully we'll have the Hornet on full release, or well, beta release, should I say, by the end of April. April, May even. Crikey, Smudge, come on, wake up. So yeah, I'd just like to say thanks to everybody on the stream for taking part. Chat's been going absolutely ballistic, so much I can't even keep up with it. So yeah, cool. Thank you very much, guys, and we'll see you all next time. Bye for now.